Hello, my name is Sergio Santos, and today I want to talk to you about the sentence I heard during a session with someone that was feeling lost, needed help, and was feeling really bad about himself. He told me this: I don't even know what I enjoy. And I decided to make a video to help you understand why this happens and how this can be fixed. So if you're interested in this or you're going through something similar, stick around and I hope this insight can be helpful for you too. But let's start from something else. This is a variation of other questions, more profound and maybe philosophical questions, such as who am I, what I want, what is my purpose, what is my role in life. These questions can be harder to answer, and I understand that. But not even knowing what I enjoy really struck me hard in a way, because I thought, wow, this is really something, because enjoyment is should be more accessible. It's something more related with something being pleasurable or not pleasurable, feeling good or not feeling good. And the reason why this happens is just a, a little bit a consequence of the same thing that causes us not to be able to answer the more difficult questions. And here's the thing: the thing is that we are not enough in touch with our emotions. This is a direct consequence of that. If I don't know what I'm feeling, I don't know what I enjoy. If I don't even know that, how am I going to be able to know who I am, what I want, and all these other things? This happens usually because we try to use our mind to answer this sort of questions. It's very common in people that either work or study in fields that are like scientific fields or technological fields. And it was the case for this person I was talking to. The same was the case for me in the past. This happens because we are used to using our mind in our job, in our work, and our mind is fantastic, and we use it a certain way that really help us solve specific logical problems. And when we try to use that in other areas of our life, we fail to answer these questions because the answers are not there and cannot be found using the same processes. So it's really key for us to understand our emotions, and emotions live in the body. This brings me to another point, that is, many times we stay away from feeling the things that we are feeling in our body and knowing our emotions. And this is a protection mechanism because trauma is also stored in the body. And if we suffered some kind of trauma, if there's something from the past that we are afraid of experience, of feeling, we will not go to the places that we should go to be able to find these answers, because we're afraid of feeling pain, of even remembering things that we don't want to remembering, of feeling unpleasant sensations, feeling shame. And all is contained inside our body. If we are afraid of being there, because of fear of feeling this pain, this shame, whatever it is, we will not be able to answer these questions. And the feeling is like you have this mirror right next to you, right next to your face. And you look everywhere else except in that mirror because you don't want to see that ugly part of yourself, ugly part of the past again. So you fantasize about, oh, maybe it's not there anymore. You try not to believe it. You try to put your focus elsewhere, just not on that mirror. And this requires a little bit of a change in attitude, an attitude of a little bit more courage, and be willing to go to these places, be willing to look in the mirror and see what's there. And how can you do that in concrete and practical terms? You need to start from your body. An easy way to do this is like whatever experience you put yourself in, something that is happening on the outside, you notice what's happening in the inside at the same time. First, just locate it in the body. Where are you feeling something? Is it in the head, the neck, the chest, the belly area? Very common areas. And then you describe it to yourself, not giving it a name yet. Just describe it. Is it a pressure? Is it pain? Sometimes it feels like something that is being turned and pushed and pressed. Whatever are your words, just describe it to yourself, where you're feeling it and what you're feeling. Might be something pleasant as well. Whatever it is, just describe it to yourself. And then is the second step. You try to name it. If you know what it is, because it might happen that you don't have a name for it, or you're feeling a cocktail of emotions, a big mix inside of you, you do your best to name what you feel. And in this way, a connection starts happening between the physical sensation and the emotion. When this connection starts happening, first you gain clarity, then sometimes it's just enough, just that is enough for you to have big realizations and to change, to start getting control. And this is a big part of what you need to get control, to access in this way your inner power and experience that feeling of, okay, now I know, I can do this. I can have control over my life. I can take a step forward. And sometimes this is enough. This is just what you need. So first, you do where I'm feeling, describe it to yourself, then you name it. And you'll notice that with that, things will start changing and you'll gain clarity over it. Then you'll start being able to answer these questions much more easily. You'll know what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. And also this will help you heal somehow from the past. You'll notice that when you bring up memories that are unpleasant, you can do exactly the same thing. And you can then use the second component of this. One is the physical sensation, that the thing that we talked about. And the second thing is your breath. Your breath can really help you with taking this control. Is my breath shallow now? I can get control and make it deeper. Am I breathing from my chest, my shoulders, am I tense? Can I relax? Use my breath to relax my body. And once you can do this, you get control and access to this power, to this inner power, and you get this new feeling that, yeah, I can transform myself, I can transform my life. And this is really important. This is part of the process that I teach. It's one of the elements that I teach in my program. So if this sounds interesting to you and you think can be helpful in your life, or if you need some clarity around these topics, around these questions that I mentioned, contact me, send me a direct message. I'll tell you more about it, but also more about the concrete results that apply to your specific problems that you're facing. So just send me a direct message, or if you feel like leaving a comment, leave a comment, leave a like in this video if you enjoy it. For me, it is really a pleasure to share this with you. It makes a huge difference for me. Now it makes a difference in the people that I help, and I hope this can change your perspective and the way you live your life. That's all for today. See you soon.